Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. So on the ETH chart here, we see further evidence that a low could have formed in this wave 2. We discussed it in yesterday's video already, but I mentioned yesterday that price action was less impressive than on the Bitcoin chart, something that we've seen throughout this cycle again and again. However, I did say that should we get a 5-wave move above resistance, then there is some clearer evidence that indeed wave 2 has bottomed there as per the orange scenario. Main takeaway is here that as long as we're holding above $2,270, this is the support level, the key support for this bullish setup. Yeah, the overall focus can be on higher. Of course, we don't need to test that level, but one more low remains likely as long as the market stays below 2,744. But you know what we talked about in yesterday's video was that it will likely follow Bitcoin. But Bitcoin at the time also didn't have 5 waves up. I think Bitcoin now has 5 waves up, but a weak 5-wave move. I would prefer a little higher. And that one more push that Bitcoin might do might also help Ethereum to generate its 5-wave structure. So either way, should the market break above resistance, then we will watch for the first pullback to hold a higher low. And it would be considered maybe a so-called 1-2 setup, so 5 waves up. For which I don't have 5 waves yet, yeah. Not even clear if the wave 4 already happened in orange. But if we get these 5 waves, we can consider that wave 1. Then the subsequent wave 2 should form a higher low, and then hopefully we can finally leave this range. Key breakout points to the upside, still relevant as per previous updates. Here the first signal line, if broken, would indicate that something bullish is underway. $2,858, and the more relevant one is the Monday high of last week's, swing high actually, after the recovery rally from the strong sell-off, really strong sell-off. Ethereum suffered greatly, but that's at $2,927. So overall, we are still in a range, and I can only repeat what I said in the Bitcoin video, that in this range, we had a lot of talking about the entire range here, sort of the larger pattern, right? We had a lot of failure or follow-through of micro patterns, even though I remember this 1-2 setup to the downside actually followed through nicely, but Bitcoin's didn't follow through. So it just reduces, it just reduces confidence in micro patterns. And as long as we don't have a clear 5-wave move up followed by a 3-wave pullback, there is no strong confirmation that a low is in. I think we're in an early confirmation phase that this correction might be complete, but at the time now, while I record this video, the risk for one more low remains high. If we get these 5 waves, then the next pullback will be the stress test, and the pullback afterwards, yeah, I just showed you, which could be the wave 2, will then reveal whether we are rather looking for higher or if the risk for one more low remains high. Depends on how the price will react to the support area that I will then define for this wave 2, but it's too early for that. So at the time, right now, after a breakout above the trend line here, we're simply now paying close attention to this resistance area. It's not broken yet. I think it looks promising, and one main reason for me to highlight that, I already highlighted yesterday that this is potential low, the Sunday low. That is just because of the bottoming the bottoming structure that we saw here, right? Potential bottoming behavior. Not yet a confirmed reversal, but this mini flush, yeah, into a key area, like in this case, our Fibonacci support area, followed by a strong recovery and break above the trend line. That is constructive price action. So that means I think we have all the parameters we need for today. The resistance area is defined. I consider it rather a weak resistance area, given the overall situation in the market, that we might start to see some recovery rallies from here. The signal lines to the upside breakout points are defined, and key support, of course, remains relevant at $2,270. So I will just shift this a little bit to the right, so it's clear that this is still relevant. And yeah, I think Ethereum has a chance, but it will depend on how the bulls can show their strength to today, and the bears are still there, right? The bears are still there, but overall, yeah, price action is constructive. So definitely watching here for a potential reversal. As I said, it's only an early reversal stage or confirmation. We need 5 waves up, and then the stress test successfully passed basically in the subsequent pullback. That's the update about Ethereum. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, if you're interested in additional content, make sure that you follow us on our main channel, MCO Global. This is the channel where we bring our global communities together with additional content, more in-depth analysis, different asset classes. But main focus is on crypto, because that's where we come from. But yesterday I made a video about gold, if that interests you. Day before about Coinbase, Bitcoin. Today, if I have enough time, I want to talk about the concept of altcoin season and why this cycle is behaving differently than many people expected. I want to talk about that from an Elliott wave point of view, which gives us a lot of clarity, but also from a global money supply point of view as well. So yeah, check it out. Link for this channel is in the description. I wish you a great day. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.